Hey everyone, this is Patrick, and I am back with another edition of Heavy Therapy. I am bringing you another collection update. I have some vinyl, a CD, a couple of tapes, and I am excited to get into it. So let's do it. First up is a legendary band that um, throughout its career has decided to branch from death metal beginnings to black metal to more crust punky stuff to more doomy heavy metal. This album right here from the band Dark Throne is called Old Star, out on Peaceville Records in 2019. And I would say on this record, Dark Throne, mostly, I basically still consider it almost even first wave black metal. It has some speed metal influences. I've heard others call it black and roll, black and punk maybe. But if you like the later era Dark Throne, particularly even the album from last year, 2021's album, Eternal Hails, Old Star is a good listen. If you want what they sounded like on their first album or even their first four albums, you're not going to get it here too much. But this is Fenriz. This is Nocturnal Colto. We know Dark Throne is from Norway. And so this is the album artwork here. And there's the back. And lyrics are actually on the inner sleeve, which, not a super big fan of. The cover art is by the Shepherd of the Deep. And looks like you can find that artist over at inkshadows.com. More artwork on the which is cool. I am a fan of that. And it's cool to look at while you're listening to it. A bunch of you can you can kind of reverse the um, how you foreground it or how you view it, and you can find different sort of images come through depending on the angle that you look at it. And yeah, got another Dark Throne album, um, and yeah, mostly mid-tempo. Sometimes they speed up, such as in the intro, or not the intro, but the opening track, I Muffle Your Inner Choir. Next up is a band that is a old school death metal band. They're new wave of old school death metal band, I should say, and they are from Indiana. And this is the band Obscene, and the album is called The Inhabitable Dark. This is out on Blood Harvest, and it came out on 2020. I wanted to, so here's the, came with, came with one of these Obi strips, and the artwork here is actually by Mark Riddick. He's, really great at his skeletons. Added some color this time. There's some red. Usually you see Mark Riddick basically exclusively do black and white. Okay, I've seen play, yeah, a really riffy, thrashy style of old school death metal. You get 8 tracks, 32 minutes and 44 seconds of music, and um, it's out on Blood Harvest. But I picked up mine on Rotted Life, which is a great death metal distro, and the vocalist Alex sounds like Martin Van Drunen of Asphyx. And here's some more Mark Riddick artwork. There's the band, and yeah, uh, Alex vocals on this is like a rabid dog, and that was what drew me to it instantly. I wasn't even sure if I liked it, but I knew I was compelled by it. And then the more I listened, the riffy old school death metal style really stuck as well. I would say for fans of Molder, Morbid Angel, Necrot, a little bit faster than Necrot, not as melodic. but definitely some dark melodies creep in and dive bombs. Um, uh, Interesting, intricate guitar work definitely comes in throughout the songs. Mostly, I would say fast, not like blasting fast, though there are some blasts, but not death grind fast, but faster, old school death metal. It's groovy, it's dark. Alex is a shrieking rabid dog, and yeah, just a great debut album here from the band Obscene, old school death metal from Indiana. Next up is a bit different than what I normally pick up these days, but this is a progressive instrumental metal band called Scale the Summit, and this album is called The Collective, and this came out in 2011 on Prosthetic Records, and probably my favorite from this band. I don't listen to a ton of instrumental progressive metal, but I remember when I first ran into Scale the Summit, basically about 10, 11, 12 years ago. I loved it. Very cleanly done, cleanly produced. Yeah, modern progressive metal. There's sweeping. There's great chuggy heavy riffs. Awesome tapping going on, including with the bass. But I'm mostly thinking of the guitar work. For fans of Chan, this is 11 tracks, about 42 minutes and 30 seconds worth of music. I think it's on Silver. Yep, there is the side A there. Yeah, if you like atmospheric, um, heavy, progressive metal, very modern sounding, very cleanly produced, um, I would say check out See All the Summit. They're sometimes lumped in with Periphery, The Human Abstract. They're not gent. They're not gent at all, though. Just straight up progressive metal, more like the band Chan, if you are familiar with them. That was the vinyl. Up next, I got a CD. This is a brand new 2022 release, and I am talking about the band Aura and their album Triad 2 Hemera. And Aura, yeah, is a atmospheric black metal band from Switzerland. On this one, they give you 6 tracks, 41 minutes of music. And I like their previous album, Triad 1. There's a trilogy that they're putting out based on an 19th century book. Um, they're a three-piece. A guy named Berg does most of the instruments and the samples. This is really aggressive, fast, yet atmospheric, but the atmosphere is created by the really fast tremolo guitar picking, not synth. Think of Spectral Wound and Weega Dude. I would say that's what pops to my mind. Spectral Wound, especially in how often they rely on tremolos and how often the vocals are way up here, shrieking, high pitched, low in the mix. Vocals, yeah, I just really like how aggressive and heavy this album is. Their last album was more atmospheric. This album is more aggressive. I love the mixing of the drums. And yeah, I keep coming back to it so far. This is Aura, the 2022 release out on Deborah Morty Records. And there's the inside. Let me show you the poster. Comes with the poster and the lyrics in Swiss. But here is the poster, lyrics, and yeah, again, if you like aggressive atmospheric black metal, check out Aura from Switzerland. And then finally, I have 2 tapes. And let me also grab. So two tapes. Let's show this first one for you. They're this is Bestial Tongues and Deconsecrated. Let me take it out of the case because it's glary. This is a 4-piece Deathgrind band from New Jersey, and this is out on Frozen Screams, and this is what I was grabbing. Frozen Screams sends you a nice sticker and a nice little pin. Comes on an orange shell. You get you get 5 tracks, about 11 minutes of music. And I know this band Bestial Tongues because I follow Alex, who's the guitar player on YouTube. You might know him from his channel called Paragene's Reviews, or Paragene's Review, I forgot which one it is. Alex is a great guitar player, and you can really hear him shine on his Deathgrind band Bestial Tongues. Again, out on Frozen Screams from 2021. This is actually a demo. And then I also picked up same band. This is a split with another New Jersey grindcore band, Deathgrind band called Blemish. And let me go grab the tape as well. All right, I grabbed the tape. The tape was actually in my tape deck because I was listening to it. So this is the Blemish side right here. Pretty cool white aesthetic with the dripping awesome logo of Blemish. And then you have Bestial Tongues on the other side. And so let's review Bestial Tongues. So Bestial Tongues, they are a pretty straightforward. By that I just mean not progressive, not tech death, not brutal. Deathgrind. If you like Deathgrind, this is what you're gonna get. Inspired by bands like Full of Hell, maybe even Gaza, which is not Deathgrind, but the aggressive, suffocating nature of Gaza, and also Nails. But really, you can hear a lot of Full of Hell influence, and they have the vocalist Anthony can do these super like brutal lows, but also can get high up like Dylan can in Full of Hell. And I think out of both of these sets of tracks, I like Bestial Tongues tracks on their demo more than their tracks on this split, but I do like the split too. Um, also can hear a little Converge influence, so that's what you get with Bestial Tongues. The other side of this split, Blemish, is Deathgrind, but even I would say closer to straight up grindcore at times as well. Very heavy guitar tone, very stompy, groovy at times. Um, they even also make me think of Gaza, except like this opening track makes you think of Gaza meets the Chariot meets D-beat rhythms. Uh, but then by the middle and by the end of the tracks from Blemish, you just get this total, yeah, again, suffocating Deathgrind. Maybe think of Gravesend a little bit as well. But happy to own so far all of the tracks that Bestial Tongues have put out. Check out Paragene's reviews. Good YouTube channel as well. So that is my collection update. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Look for more videos very soon, and take care.